Hey, it's Kay, and I made the caprese salad from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
お、こいつはうまそうだ。
アンティパストはモッツァレラチーズとトマトのサラダです。
モッツァッツァ
So the first thing I made was a salad dressing, and the first ingredient is anchovies. I'll be honest, it kind of sounds weird putting anchovies in salad, but I kept thinking about Caesar salad having anchovies just to keep my mind at ease. And the next ingredient is seaweed. Just one piece. I also think this is pretty unusual for an Italian salad, but I am following the recipe. The next ingredient is lemon, well specifically the juice. The recipe actually calls for the juice of a whole lemon, but that is just way too much. So I used the juice of half a lemon, and it was actually still quite sour. If you don't like that vinegar taste, I'd actually go for a quarter of the lemon. The next ingredient is olive oil. 2 tablespoons of the finest olive oil you can find in your pantry, specifically extra virgin olive oil. So the next thing to add is 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of sourness to this. Then importantly, add a bit of salt. The next time I make this, I'll actually add another pinch of salt. Then quite a few cracks of pepper. The last ingredient is balsamic vinegar, so just a little splash. Then I put on the lid and gave it a shake. Use whatever movement that feels most natural to you. It'll probably take you less than a minute. Then it's time to get your tomato. I found this super pretty heirloom tomato at the grocery store. Make sure to cut it as evenly as possible. My first few slices weren't the best, but I think I gradually got better by the end of it. And then it's time to cut up the mozzarella. Which again, I started off very poorly, but again, I think I got a little bit better at the end of it. For this dish, make sure you have 4 slices. So then I put bread in the toaster to make toast and cut them into triangles. Not 1 triangle, 2 triangles. Kinda like this. Then it's time to plate. So first with a bed of lettuce, then the tomato and mozzarella. There should be 4 pieces of mozzarella and 5 pieces of tomato. Then a little bit more lettuce to garnish, and then the 2 toast triangles. Oh, and of course 2 leaves of basil from my little basil plant that's still surviving. And finally, I added the dressing. I was being really careful about how much dressing I was putting on, but just taste and see for yourself. And it's ready to eat. It tastes amazing, kind of like all caprese salads. It's very light and refreshing, but it did need some sweetness. This is where I think a balsamic glaze would have been perfect.